They love my makeup, cause I do it with a vengeance. They love the way I beat my face, cause I ain't pretending. Yes, my highlight bright and sharp, but that's the way I like it. Hey, and I like my air guitar. Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah. Okay, so what is we gonna do? We're gonna do a colorful look. We're gonna do like a purpley blue look. As you can tell from the background, I like to match things to the background. I feel like it makes everything pop. You know what I'm saying? Pop, pop. So I got the Itsmyrayeraye palette. Now it's been a while that I've gotten anything from BH Cosmetics because, honey, that shipping be trying to kill people. Okay, but I got this from Beauty Bay. Like I said, I discovered them. They also have some BH Cosmetic stuff, and their shipping is more reasonable. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking for a shop that you can get some cool makeup, they ain't got everything like Sephora. You know what I'm saying? But they got some stuff. Check out Beauty Bay. Anyways, today's palette is by Ola Itsmyrayeraye. Let me, hold on, get rid of that so you can see the colors. Yeah, I'm really excited to play with this. Congratulations to her for having her palette. Let me tell you, it is a blessing when we little YouTubers can do something with some of these companies. You see what I'm saying? Cha-ching, okay? You go now with your bad self. I'm here for it. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up under my brows and I'm gonna put on my base, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do the eyeshadows. Okay, so one sec, be right back. Okay, so the base is on. So the first color I'm going to go into is Majesty, and that's this purple shade right here. And with that, I'm gonna start to pat that into my crease. Then I'm gonna go in and blend it, and I like to pack it on first and then go in and blend it out. So that's what we're gonna do, because I want the colors to really pop. And for my base, I'm using my black Opal concealer in tan as usual. To blend that out, I'm going to go into Flare-It, which is this, what is this? This is like a deep reddish brown color. And I think it's gonna be popping right above that. And at first I'm gonna go in and stamp it in, and then I'm gonna go in and blend it out. Okay, so this is the color I'm really gonna blend out. And then I am going to switch to a cleaner, fluffy brush, if I can find one. And then I'm gonna go in for all the brushes, description box, okay? Now I'm gonna go in and blend. With small circular motions, I'm just gonna blend that out. And because I have that cream base down, it's really gonna just feather out easily. It's gonna slide over that concealer, and it's really gonna fade out effortlessly. But you do wanna take your time with this, because you don't wanna mix the colors too much. You still want that purple to show, and you want like the burgundy to show as well, or the reddish brown color, I should say. Okay, just take your little time now. Okay. Yes. And you just want to keep going back and forth with the colors to build them up and to blend them together. So right now I'm going back in with the purple right below that burgundy, just to kind of brighten that up again. This type of thing is always like a back and forth type of thing, you know what I'm saying? So you got to take your time with it. And I'm going to go back in with that reddish brown color and just buff that in, and I think we're gonna be good to go. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty darn good. Now I'm going to take Cobalt, which is the blue shade, and with that I'm going to pat that all over the lid. That is pretty. Okay, hello. And I'm also gonna take that same blue and just place that on my lower lash line. Just smudge it in there. Can you see? Am I blocking you? I'm so sorry. And then after like I'm done with my concealer for my face and stuff like that, I'll go in and I'll do like the purple and the reddish brown color. I'm gonna fade that in underneath there as well. I think that'll look pretty cool. But so far I'm really liking this eyeshadow palette. Okay, you go, Miss Ray. Okay, so I want a little something more in the center of this blue to make it really pop. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like it's a little dark right now. I want to brighten it up a little bit. So I'm gonna go into the new Melt. What is this called? This is called, come on now honey, what's this called? It's called the Shape Shift Stack, and it's just a bunch of, oh my god, don't drop it. A bunch of iridescent type of colors. You don't want to drop these. These are so soft and fragile, and they basically shift colors when you put them on. I think I'm going to be taking this one. So I'm going to use my silicone applicator and just rub that in there. I think this is what is going to really get this, because it's actually really packed in there. Okay. And I'm gonna place this, just swipe it across in the center. I feel like I want like a teal glitter or something inside there. What do you guys think? Okay, so I just remembered I have this. This is by Limecrime, and this is one of their diamond crushers. And this is actually for the lips, but like I told you in a previous video, I love to use these for the eyes. Just watch. Just watch. Look at that. Honey. Honey, honey, honey. Do you see what I'm talking about? So pretty on the eyes. Can the congregation say amen? Look at that. It just woke up this whole look. Okay, so now that I have that, what I want to do is go in and set my brow bone area and also lighten up that outer shade some more. And what I love to do is just take some loose powder. This one is the Kunafa by Huda. And I'm gonna pat it on first, and then I'm just gonna, because you want to set the concealer, you don't want to budge that concealer before, you know, you don't want to start buffing the concealer before you set it, because you might shift it and then it'll start to look patchy. So you press it first, you pat it on, and then you see what's happening to the edges, just softening out at the same time. Boom. Okay, so to line my eyes, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild H2O liner, and this one is in black. And I'm going to give myself a nice little wing. So let's just go ahead and do that. So my liner is done, and I'm just going to wear the same pair of lashes that I have been wearing since forever. Okay, so from here we are going to get into the face. We have to leave mascara and all of that until, you know what I'm saying, we do something with this face. So I'm going to be using my Bioderma, I don't even know how you say this, honey. And I'm just going to wipe under here, clean that up. You don't want to place makeup on top of that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you want to get rid of that. That's why I always do my eyes first, like, okay, because you just can't go wrong. Do your eyes first and you're good to go. Okay, so I already put on my moisturizer and my SPF. Thank you for the tip, sis. Okay, they say 5 primers. 5 primers? What you need 5 primers for? I don't understand. 5 primers. Let me tell y'all something. Your fave is out here walking around with creases around their mouth. I'm trying to put you on the game and you coming for me? You, okay, they 25 looking like they 78, okay? All right, cool. All right, I ain't mean it like that, okay? You upset? Don't get upset. Don't get upset. You all right? Don't. You want some food? I ain't mean it like that. I said that. I ain't said that. You know I love you. Let me tell you, I'm extremely oily, honey. And this little routine that I do is life, all right? This little routine that I do will help you. If you are extremely oily and if you have creasing around your mouth, you want to get into this. I promise you, I ain't gonna lie to you now. I ain't gonna tell you no different now. I'm trying to create some long-lasting, crease-free makeup. You know what I mean? A little oil might still seep through, but not as much. But that creasing, boo, that's okay. And by putting on so many primers, what you also do is smooth the skin. You fill in all those pores. You create all them layers. So when you put on your foundation, honey, money. Okay, so we put on Fenty. Now we're gonna go in with Huda, and with Huda we're gonna concentrate this into the T-zone over the nose, because this is a mattifying primer, so we're not gonna do the whole entire face like what we did with Fenty. Fenty has some moisturizing properties in it, so you know, that's why I do it all over the face. And then when I go in with Tatcha is more of like a putty type of primer, so it's really gonna smooth the skin, gonna smooth out the pores. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying, and I have textured skin, so it's gonna fill in the little acne scars that I have. I don't have a lot, I think on this side especially. It's gonna smooth that out to the best of its ability. So that's why, you see what I'm saying, I'm doing all these little steps, honey, because I want my makeup to look flawless. And when you create let me tell you, a good house is built on a strong foundation. You see, y'all better come through. And this time I'm gonna take the right amount, okay, and we're gonna rub this in to smooth it over the skin, especially in this area here. And it smells so good. Oh my Lord, I ain't never seen nothing like that. 5 primers. Look at it. Somebody come look at it. 5 primers. She put on 5 primers. And next I'm gonna take my, what is it called? Look at it, okay? The Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna squeeze out some. Even though it has a little applicator thing, I see that you can actually squeeze it out. And I'm gonna get a good amount, okay? And I'm just going to pack it on. Now, normally I would do 2 coats of this, but I'm gonna just do this in one go. And this is gonna sort out the creasing around the mouth. This is what does it, okay? This right here. I'm gonna pat it in, spread it out, pat it in. And it looks crazy, but this right here takes care of this whole entire area right here. I'm talking about no creasing. You can smile, you can laugh, you can eat, you can do it all. It ain't gonna, your makeup's still gonna look flawless. I'm trying to put you on now. Okay, so today I am feeling like Fenty. So I'm gonna be taking $4.95 and $3.90, which is the lightest one that I have. And I'm just gonna mix these two and, you know, do the do. Anyway, you wanna go in with a sponge. When you have a base like this, you wanna go in with a sponge and pat it and just place it right on top of all of that primer. That way you don't disturb that primer and that primer can perform to its full potential for you. You see what I'm saying? You see how smooth that looks? Okay. And you see how pretty that looks? Like, this is my shade. Okay. So it's 3 pumps of $3.90 and 1 pump of $4.95. Now, if I can find this in one bottle, that'd be great. But the foundation is bomb. Like, if you can find your shade, this is so lightweight, full coverage. It feels good on the skin. It smells good. It performs well, you know, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But that looks really, really good. Okay? That looks bomb. Okay, so we're looking a little flat. We need to bring the face back. You know what I'm saying? For that, we're going to use concealer Rat-a-tat-tat. This is $3.80. This is also by Fenty. So first I'm going to go in with this, and then I'm going to go in with a lighter one to really do the do. Okay? And then I'm going to use my same damp beauty blender, the pointier side, and I'm just going to pat all of that out. So as you can tell, that gave me like a really nice, soft, fresh awakening to the face. But y'all know me, that ain't what I want. I need to go a little bit brighter. So I'm going to use 350, same Fenty Beauty. And with this, I'm going to place this right in here, just in the trough of my under eye right there. I'm gonna leave that for a minute and we're gonna move on and do something else, okay? Normally I would blend this out and set this right away, but today I'm gonna be doing things a little bit different. Gotta switch it up sometimes, okay? So we're gonna go in and we're gonna contour. Okay, so for my contour, I'm going to be using the ABH, what is this? Foundation Stick in Earth. And I'm just going to swipe. It's gonna give me like a little soft, is what I'm saying? A little soft contour, nothing too cray-cray. And for my nose, I am going to be using Ebony. So for this, I'm going to also use my sponge. And if I need to switch to a brush, I will. But I'm just going to pat it out for now. Just a little light contour. Nothing too cray-cray. And for my nose, I'm just going to use a smaller synthetic brush and just kind of pat it out. And for under my eyes, I'm going to be using this concealer brush. I want to try this. This is by Sigma. This is the Soft Blend Concealer. The last time I did my makeup, I tried it with a brush and it looks so good, like just blending out this lighter area. So I want to do it again, but I want to try it with this brush. Okay, that's pretty. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is bomb. I am happy with that. So now I'm going to go in with my Infallible Pro Matte Powder. Wasting no time, we are going to set this. We are not going to wait. So I like to set it with a denser powder, and I'm also going to bake. But I've noticed that once I set it with a denser powder and then I go in and bake, I'm a lot more happier with the results, and I don't feel as tight and as dry under there. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you go in with just loose powder on top of this, like, if you're like me, it's a struggle. Okay? So I'm going to set it with a heavier powder. And this is Golden Beige by L'Oreal. You see how pretty that is? Honey, if you are my skin tone and you love to highlight like how I like to highlight, get this. This is so affordable and the color is pretty. Golden Beige Infallible Pro Matte by L'Oreal. Okay? Bomb, 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 bomb. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty powder in Nutmeg. And this is also a really beautiful powder, really great for setting the whole entire face. I like to set my face with loose powders. I don't mind it, but under my eyes, I want a denser powder like I said. But right after this, I'm going to go in and bake a little bit under my eyes and also finish up my under eye makeup. So first you want to pat this in and then go in and dust it away. But this powder is so bomb, so pretty, so pretty. When I tell you my skin looks so smooth, okay, them primers, y'all coming for me. Y'all better saddle up or the fall will be abrupt. Okay, y'all better come on now. Okay, and now that we have it set, I'm just gonna lightly go over it. I'm hardly touching my face with a brush. I'm just kind of dusting away the excess. You know what I'm saying? That's all you want to do. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. From here, I'm going to go in and bake. So I'm going to take Honey by Fenty. And with this, I'm just going to pat under my eyes to bake. And then I'm going to go in and actually kind of finish up my lower lashes, my lower lash line. Okay, so going back to my eyes, I'm going to take the blue once more. And I'm just going to touch up under there. And you want to tap off the brush as much as possible so you don't mess up your makeup. Now with a teeny detail brush, I'm going to go into the purple and just buff that right under that. Okay, so from here, I'm going to go in and contour and warm up my face. And for that, I'm going to be using Fenty. I absolutely love this. Okay, I need me some more D's, honey. This is just, it's bomb. It's bomb diggity. Okay, so I'm going to go in and dust away my bake now. Boom, look at that. Okay, so from here, I'm just gonna lightly go over my nose with my MAC powder, just very lightly because it's already contoured from that cream contour. I'm blocking you. Hit the sides, okay? Don't forget to hit the sides. Honey, we are, look at this. For my blush, I am going to dip into NYX Feel the Heat blush. This is a beautiful orange blush. I'm never gonna run out of this. Like, I'm gonna have this forever. The top of the cheeks with that. Just to, you know what I'm saying? Like, give some life back to the face. You know what I'm saying? Do the same thing on the other side and let's move on. Okay, so for my tear ducts, I'm gonna use this same Diamond Crusher by Limecrime, and I'm just gonna hit that right up inside there, and that's gonna open up this eye look to the 10th power, honey. This is the best thing since sliced bread, I promise you. Okay, so before I do my lips and whatever else needs to be done, highlight, yes, we're getting the highlight. I'm going to go in with my Essence water. This is a Japanese setting spray, and as you can tell, it says Hot Spring Essence Water. It has essence in it, so it's great for before and after makeup. And for me, I just love to apply it after makeup. It really sets the face. It brings everything together. It takes away from that powder look. It does everything, and it doesn't disturb my eyeshadow or my mascara or my liner and all of that good stuff because it's such a light mist. It's just bomb. Okay, so for my highlighter, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter again. I really love how this looks. So I'm just gonna hit the high points right here. I'm gonna carry it under my brow and just tie that whole entire area in. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna do the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, and just a tad on my Cupid's bow. Not much, because I've been loving how that looks without the highlighter as well. And that's basically it. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and we are done with that. So for my lips, I'm going to be using two liquid lipsticks. One is by Sugar Pill, and this one is called Hijinks. And this is one of those, you got to press it for like some glitter to release. And the glitter that is in this is very, very similar to what is on my eyes. So okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so we gotta make it dry, and then we're gonna press the lips together and see what happens. Okay, so okay, so it's dry, so let's see what happens. Okay, I was gonna go in with another shade just to lighten up the center, but I'm gonna leave it. It's pretty nice. Okay guys, so that is it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I absolutely love how this look came out. Shout out to Itsmyrayeraye on her success and her baby and all of that good stuff. Many blessings to you, girl. Yeah, make sure you follow me on all of my social media platforms, which is Instagram and Snapchat. Everything is under Savannah Sylver. I thank you so much for all the love and support that you guys have been showing me, and to all of my new followers, welcome. Like, welcome to the family. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. You know, you guys are truly the real MVPs. With that being said, until the next video, take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys real soon on the next one. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all of that good stuff. Yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.